My name is Richardson Bernier, and today I am going to talk to an interesting subject, which is how can we have a beautiful, healthy garden with many benefits. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be nice, and I will tell you too about the my purpose for today. My purpose for today would be uh, to enlighten you, my audience, about the numerous benefits that a beautiful and a healthy garden can bring into our lives. I will tell you this: I am a Home Depot associate. I've been working in the garden department for about 7 years, but I have more years with the Home Depot. You know, a lot of people when they come to us, they said, okay, how can we start a garden? What we need? Then this is what we're gonna see in our first point. The first point will be you need to understand how to start a garden. What do we mean by that? On March 6th of this year, we have someone who called the name of him is Andre Beck. He says something really interesting. It was starting a garden from scratch as a beginner can seem daunting. One of the best ways to ease into gardening is to break your project down into manageable steps. I don't think you will find a better quote than this. Why? Because this is true. You need to have a plan and you need to know your steps. And for you, we have three big points for you, three big steps. And the first one is okay, you want to start a garden? Now, where you would like to start the garden. But before where, you need to know what type of soil do we have. If the soil have enough pH, meaning the nutrients it's supposed to have, you need to know that. And second of all, we need to know where we're gonna put it. If we're gonna stage our garden um, in a pot, or if we're gonna stage it in the ground, we need to know, because if we're gonna put it in the ground, we need garden soil or topsoil. If we're gonna keep it in a pot, we need potting soil. And if we're gonna decide to put it on a raised bed, we need a raised bed soil. And the type of plant is important. We need to know what type of plant. How do you wanna have a garden which is a vegetable one, or a flower garden, or evergreen garden? You need to decide about that. But having all this gonna come with some difficulties as well. That is why we're gonna jump into our second point, which is various issues can stop you from a green and healthy garden. Yes, you need a garden, but you need to be green, you need to be healthy. But to have that, you need to know what you're gonna up against. Still, we have uh, another group of people from a region, University of California. They come up with this idea. They said all gardens have problems. Use suitable earthly, earth-friendly knowledge and techniques to solve and prevent problems in your garden. And me, for as a Home Depot guy, as a garden guy, I know what to do and how you're gonna fix that. What you're supposed to do. First of all, you need to think and also pay attention to your garden, to your plants, because you can have a lot of infestation by insects or bugs. When that occurs, you need to think, okay, what am I supposed to do? Don't panic. The first thing you need to do is to make sure you go get some herbicides, really meaning some product that could help you taking care of this disease or those bugs. Now, if it's a vegetable garden, you need to use, I'm going to recommend this, you need to use some organic herbicides that could help, okay, treat your problem. It could be disease or it could be, when I say disease, because sometimes it's not a bug, it's not an insect, but it's a disease. And you need to know how to treat it and what to use. And what I would tell you when you're using your herbicide, you need to know where you're gonna use it. If it's outside, it's an open exposure, you're gonna have a lot of rain or a lot of water with the sprinklers. You need to figure out what to use, and what you need to use is a granular one, because the granular gonna stay there longer and it will help the plants better. If it's a liquid one, you're gonna have to pay more attention, because you can lose your money by uh, letting water wash it away to you, well, to your through your plants, and this is not gonna be a good thing. This is not something you wanna do. Okay. The third thing I will tell you, it's a big problem that a lot of people dealing with in Florida, in South Beach, which is the white flies infestation. This is the worst one, because white flies, they're not only bugs or insects that could stay, in your place. They can fly, go to the other one, and they can, kill everything you have slowly. You need to pay attention to that. And the third thing would be the progress you need to, after you finish to make all this progress with how you're treating your plant, you need to make sure you know what you're gonna gain from all that. And what you're gonna gain is, the first thing is, you need to know the benefits you're gonna get is to make sure you embark yourself in a journey to help you burn calories. The garden gonna do that for you, and when after garden does that to you, the second thing, it will help you lower your blood pressure. Who doesn't want that? Yes, I need it too. You need to know having your garden gonna help you to deal with that. The third thing, it will help you to uh, let's say going help lowering your stress or get it under control. This is the benefits you're gonna have in a garden or in plants around you. Don't ever forget that, because you need all this to help you. You need all this to make sure you grow as you grow a healthy garden. You stick with a good plan to make sure that you benefit everything from that garden. Yeah, today that was my plan for you to explain to you how to start a good, a healthy, nice, pretty garden, so you can benefit a lot from it. And as a conclusion, today we explained to you the essentials information about having a beautiful, healthy garden and enjoying its benefits. Now I have a question for you before I go. The question I have for you, do you feel more comfortable now than before to start a garden? If you do, then I can tell you, bravo, you did good. And all of those information, we have some, we're excited for you. The first person was Andre Beck, and after that we have the University of Regent from California, and also we have a Glenn Fried, who talked to us about the benefits we're gonna gain from having a garden or plants around us. That was my plan for you to explain what you can get from a garden. Thank you for having me with you. Thank you.